Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to another market watch style video. This one's going to go into a little bit of the hyper crash of some of the stuff that is actually going down in price. I wouldn't say going down in value, the overall value. They were just extremely overbought. But before we get into today's video, I want to give a major shout out to the Shiny app for sponsoring today's video. If you want to collect and or get some great links to eBays and all that good stuff, track your Lorcana, One Piece, all of that. So download the Shiny app today and and just hop into their Discord, say Henry sent you. You know, it's a good community over there, and thank you again, Shiny, for sponsoring today's video. So first set we're going to be, or first pick on today's video is going to be the Team Up sleeve pack. So why I actually wanted to make this video is because they all have a similar vibe, a similar theming to why these are actually crashing. So spoiler alert, I'm going to add more value at the end, but it's this hype. These are all insanely overbought, hyped up cards that I and my friends, a lot of people in the Discord, this Discord link down below, we were discussing a lot of these cards. Like I said, don't buy. Stay far away from Team Up. Stay far away from Cosmic. If we see a down period, some of this stuff is going to get affected as well. So again, let's go into it. Team Up sleeved booster pack is down 22%. Now it went from a $288 sleeve blister to around $223. Again, like I said, Team Up is great. The booster box is doing amazing, but it was a bit overvalued. Now, what do I think? Is this normal? Is a $223 sleeve blister for an ultra modern set normal? Is this a buy? Is this a pass? I think it's a wait. I mean, if you don't have any Team Up sleeve blisters, of course, like maybe grab one at this crash. Like, this isn't something that I think is going to be corrected just overnight. It's just going to pump up tomorrow and go right back and give up all those, give up that loss. That's something I don't think is going to happen. I think now they are properly valued to what they should have been. Next, we have the Pikachu Secret Rare from Crown Zenith. Now, I totally forgot that this card had texture. This card is absolutely amazing, and it had every right to be a $40 card, because that's what it was. Now it crashed down to about $30. This was one of the cards that I thought I would never own. I thought this was going to be a card that was going to be insanely hard to pull, and I was so happy that I was able to pull a few of these. Now I'm starting to think maybe I should just start grading some of these copies. The PSA 10 value is going crazy. This is a really, really good card to preserve and or maybe flip into your collection, trade. Pokemon trading card game. This one, the fall from grace, I don't think was justified in my personal opinion. I really love this card, and if you don't have a copy, get one right now. Like, $30 is an absolute steal for a card that came out of a briefcase in Japanese. Like, when I saw that briefcase being previewed, and it just had that single Japanese, the gray borders on this card looks absolutely incredible. But when I saw this card, I was like, oh, I'll never own it. Like, I was obsessed with this card. So I'm so happy it has. I mean, when you look at it, like all the Pokemon that it has, it just spells Sword and Shield. It's such a good end to the era. Next, we have the Morpeko. I have no idea why this. Was this a pump and dump card? It had to be, right? It had to be. This Morpeko had no business being $53. And I hope that everyone here on today's video, I hope that you guys know when things are being pumped. I hope that you guys see the vision and see what is happening. Like, there's no, I watch these TikToks, YouTube shorts of people just losing their damn minds. They're like, oh my gosh, I need to buy the Solosis, the Booger Mew. Oh, because the Clobbopus is going up 40%. I need to buy that right now. No, just wait. It's going to come down. Like, it gets people. Don't get me wrong. It gets people. Yeah, Morpeko, $53. Now all the way down to $20. That is a crash. Now, do I think you should buy this card at $20? Absolutely not. And next we have the Thunderous from, I think this is Black Bolt White Flare, $65 all the way down to $45. This card has no business. This is not a stamped promo. Believe this is the ETB promo. This has no business being this expensive. This card should have been $5. Like, I don't know anybody. If you're here at Thunderous fans, let me hear it in the comment section down below. I have never met a person in my life, in my 34 years of life. Someone comes up to me, you know what Pokemon is highly underrated? Thunderous. No. This is one of those Pokemon, like, if they just wiped it off the Pokedex, I'd be fine. Cool, fine. Let's do it. This thing was up to $65, pushing $100. This thing had momentum too. You look at that graph. There was no consolidation period for this card. It was straight to the moon. So this one, I'm happy people are starting to come to their senses. And is it because of the ETB promo? Like, is there something I'm missing here? This is not a stamp, I believe. It's not a Pokemon Center. No, just a standard one. Standard one going for $65. The last three. Last three picks are just absolute straight bangers. So we have Rayquaza Gold Star. Now, this one's funny because I tell you guys all the time on social media, Instagram, whatever. That's all you see is the Gold Star flex. Everyone just has to let people know that they got Gold Stars in the PSA graded slabs with the graded guard and we get it, bro. You got money or you make bad financial decisions or you bought it early and you're a genius. Like, we get it. We get it. Like, show me stuff that I haven't seen. The Gold Stars are played out, and I'm glad that we're seeing one of the top dog Gold Stars, right? The Rayquaza, from 6,400 all the way down to 4K around that region. That is an absolute crash, which I am happy about, because if that card can get the smoke, it can get it anytime. If this card can get smoke whenever, the rest of the gold cards can get the smoke whenever. So I'm happy to see this. I am tired of Gold Stars. I am tired of seeing Gold Stars on my feed. Now, next is the Marshadow. We know what happened here, guys. Like, this one needs no explanation. The fact that this Marshadow card got up to $83 is disgusting. Who the hell FOMO'd into this card and bought this card at $83? Heck, I don't even recommend you guys grabbing this at the $45 mark. Down 50%. Let this crash down another 50%, guys. Do not buy into this card. Do not buy into that Morpeko. Let people learn the hard way. Now, what is the new floor to this? Probably $30. If I had to take a wild guess, it's probably $30, but I get it. It's cool. People just started to have the big brain moment. Wow, there's a Pikachu in this card. How did I miss this Pikachu? Oh my gosh, Pikachu's in there? $1,000. No, we've seen cards like this come and go. This is just ultra modern. People like the meme coin pumpers, the crypto pumpers. They're here. They're seeing these little opportunities, and shout out to you guys. Those are my people. But understand what these people are doing in this hobby. They're trying to make money. They're trying to make a quick flip in the nastiest way, in my personal opinion. I said they're my people, but not the bad actors. Not the bad actors. Next, we have the Reshiram from Journey Together. This is just a box topper, no stamp. Oh no, this is not the box. This is just the one you pull. $45, $43 all the way down to about $20. Now, I told you guys before, this card is great. I think this card in a stamped promo in any sense. I believe there's multiple stamped promos. I believe in Korean they have a stamped promo. I'm not sure. Maybe it's Japanese or some type of Chinese, but there's another stamp for this card. Now, I think it's a great card. I think this card is only a buy. For one, if you want to collect it, obviously, collect one for your binder or something. But if you're trying to invest into this card, grab the stamp, grab it in the plastic, and then grade it yourself, because I cannot fathom spending $45 for this card, and you can grab it in Japanese, I think, for like $5. So that's the correlation there. It's a good card, but man, every card on today's list like has been pushed so freaking hard by the YouTube algorithm with all what like and it happens to me too, right? Like I was even thinking like, man, did I miss out on that Marshadow? Like I might shout out to my boy Sunil. He was telling me, he's like, dude, he was the first person, like, he was, when he went to Japan, was at there during Black Bolt and White Flare, grabbed a couple Marshadows. Marshadow was one of his favorite Pokemon. And he was telling me, he's like, dude, there's a Pikachu like in this Marshadow. I really like it. So he grabbed like he graded 3 of them. And he even grabbed like a tag graded 10. So he was super early to the hype, and he tried to tell me. I kind of brushed it off. I was like, yeah, it's a Marshadow, like he's a cool Pokemon. I think Marshadow got a lot of new love because of Pokemon Pocket. I would run a Marshadow in my fighting deck, so I had this connection with Marshadow. I was like, dang, maybe I should grab one. And then it became so obvious. The buyout was there, and people were just talking about it, and it just shot up to, you know, almost $90, and I had to restrain myself into purchasing this card. And even though I think this one it's a 50-50 card, it might do well. It might, you know, if it comes down to like $20, this one has the opportunity to just do well in a PSA 10, right, in the long term. And people see like, oh, remember that time where everyone figured out there's a Pikachu? Remember that like, you know, and it's from a very special set in Black Bolt White Flare. Those two things I think are a recipe for success. But like I told you guys before, just like in anything in life, if you're trading, like for me, I trade crypto and stocks, like you have to wait for that pullback to re-enter the market, right? So that you get in at the best position for the next leg up forward. And I think that's where we're at with that Marshadow card. It's like, well, let's just see how far it retraces, and then you can buy in hopes that, you know, we in the long term, you're looking at the long term success of that card, and for your collection, you know, and for your wallet. So quick video. Stay away from these cards. Let them come down just a little bit more. Again, I want to say thank you guys so much. Membership links, description down below. I'll have another membership video coming out this Friday. Some plays, complete like really small population cards, stuff that it doesn't get tons of views on the internet. Some singles that not a lot of people even know about. Some Rayquaza cards that I found recently just on eBay, like today. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. And then hit the like, hit the subscribe, do all that stuff. Till tomorrow, catch you guys with a fresh new video. Peace out.